Hey guys, so we're back with another video and I am far away from my keyboard so you guys know what's up. We're just gonna talk. So grab your water, grab your coffee. Don't grab your coffee actually because y'all already know I don't advise you guys to drink coffee before your sessions because it's gonna dry your throat out. But otherwise, like, you know, you can just grab your coffee if you want to because I love coffee too. Anyway. So I get this question a lot. If I have limited space, where else can I practice? I get this question a lot and I feel like I can help you in this area because I was the same. So when I was growing up, it's the weird thing about me, but I actually didn't like it when people heard me sing or practice singing. Like it was just like a thing that I was just so unconscious, like I was just so conscious of it. Not unconscious, I was very conscious actually. Like I just didn't want them to hear me sing. It's like, you know, don't hear or don't listen to my mistakes. Like that's not, I definitely don't encourage that. Like I really encourage you guys to have this accountability with, you know, be it like your friends, your family, whatever. But obviously now I've grown out of that because I do this full time. But yes, I was very, very conscious of it, that I started practicing softly with a soft voice. And little do I know that that's actually really going to help me, you know, growing up or throughout my singing training because I learned to control my voice a little bit better. So that's something that you can do as well, is practice quietly. And you can practice your breath control. With that, you're going to be more in tune of your face, what muscles you're igniting as well. You're going to be so in tune with that because your body is going to put more effort into singing these notes that are a little higher to sing on a softer volume. Your body is going to have to put more effort. So you're going to want to make that easier for you. So you're going to be more in tune with the way you're yawning or with the way your palate is lifted, with the way you pronounce these words with clarity, as I've mentioned in the other video. And that's another way. I did not know that when I was little. I was just doing it because I was so conscious of it, but it really did help me a lot. And I'm still, sometimes for, you know, the heck of it, I would still do that. I would still sing quietly just because I just want to make sure that, you know, I have that nice control. So that's what you can do. So when I was at Colburn, actually, I was also working a full-time job. It wasn't your regular 9-to-5 job. It was an office job, but they required so many hours off of me. And I loved it. I love this job. But the point is, sometimes we would stay there until, you know, 9, 10, 11 hours. And then on top of that, I had school. And then on top of that, I was doing worship leading at a church, and then I was also I think that was around the time that I got recruited for LA Met. And so I had all of these songs. Oh, by the way, I was already teaching at the side. I was already coaching at the side, and all of that. And then just to put like that little icing on top, I was also training for the LA Marathon. So my time and schedule was very, very limited to what I can do off of those duties, right? Or off of those like commitments. And so I practiced a lot in my car. Before I move on, if you are the type who needs to complete, and you should always do this, you should always focus on what's in front of you and what's on the side of you and which is the road. Your priority should always be driving and your safety. So if this is something that you cannot do, sing and drive, please fast forward. You guys, I want you guys to be safe, okay? So, but that's what I did. For those who are comfortable with that, that's what I did. I was very aware of my surroundings, obviously, and what I did was I would listen to my past recordings of my lessons, and that's where I would sing. I was very conscious of how I sat. And I fixed and changed the mirrors around that so that I could see the road, and also I'm not going to be like slumping or anything. Usually when we're driving, that's what happens. I have very long drives, and so that really helped a lot to just practice in my car. And by the way, practicing doesn't always mean vocalizing or vocalese or anything or singing. It is also listening is also practice. So if the best thing and the only thing that you could do is listen to your piece or to past recordings of your coaches, then do it, because your mind is processing these things and you're soaking information. It's absolutely better than nothing. So I would recommend you to practice in your car if this is something that you can do comfortably. If not, don't do it, okay? If not, park somewhere safe, like by your driveway or like in a parking lot, and sing your heart out. But make sure you're doing this in a very safe location and all of that. And by the way, just a little side note, practicing in the car versus having a lesson in your car is not the same thing. So if you're committed to a certain time slot for your lessons, you want to make sure that you're respecting yourself and your instructor. So please make sure that you are in the right surrounding. Either you're at home, or if you have like your own studio, that's great, but never in your car. It's just not a good idea for you to do that. First of all, you're not fully soaking in information. You're distracted, right? Because you're sort of doing this in your lunch break or whatnot. You want to set aside, you want to set a time that's good for you. Okay, and then your teachers, hopefully they can accommodate. But yes, practicing in your car and having lessons in your car is not the same. Not the same. We want you guys to be, we want you guys to improve. So, and it's etiquette as well. All right. Lastly, if you have the pleasure of having your own schedule, or you're trying to squeeze singing into your schedule, when is the best time for you to practice? Always think about, when do you function the best? Are you a morning person? Are you an evening person? Are you a midday person? Figure that out. When do you best soak information? When are you most active? When do you have the most energy? That is the best time for you to practice. If this is not possible, if you say, well, I have to work in the morning, or I'm on a night shift, then create a schedule. I would create a schedule, because and you stay consistent with the schedule, whether you're feeling cloudy, rainy, sunny, or happy or sad. If you stick to this, it becomes a habit. And try to work your other schedules around your practice time. And it doesn't have to be crazy 3 hours or 2 hours. It could just be a minimum of 5 minutes. So 5 minutes every day, or 10 minutes every day. But do this in a way where it will not be an interference to the rest of your day or the rest of your night. And I find this really true, is that if you intentionally set aside time to practice and you commit to yourself, I'm going to practice every 9 a.m. every day for 10 minutes, 9 a.m. to 9:10, it becomes a habit. I know this because we are all creatures of habit. I wake up at 4:30 in the morning every day, including Saturdays. My alarm is set to 4:30. Now, sometimes on Sundays, I like to sleep in because my first class is at 8. At 4:30, and then but every day at 4:30, I have my coffee. By 5 a.m., I'm already reading my Bible, doing my journal. And then by 6, I'm already either running or working out. By 7, I am doing like chores. Yes, I know. It's like, what are you talking about? I am talking about a full schedule, but I am committed to that schedule, and it has so far worked for me. So if you apply that with your singing, it creates a habit, and then you're going to be energized and your body will just know singing time. So that's what I can recommend for you guys. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. please reach out to me. You know I love communicating with you guys. I'm always on Instagram. You can always DM me. You can comment below. Let me know if this works for you as well. But yeah, in the next video, I'm gonna have more vocal warm-ups, so stay tuned for that. Until then, don't forget to like and subscribe if you really loved this video and you found this video helpful. Please like and subscribe and comment as well. This would really help the channel. I love you guys. Keep singing. Mwah.